Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. Today we will continue to work on our Battle Royale game. So today I plan to add some fuse characters so we can work on replication for the dedicated server in the next days. So let's go ahead and start the fuse CC. Once this is open, let's create a new folder here on the desktop for all the saves. So let's call this Battle Royale saves or something like this. And let's go ahead and start here. So I think I will use the male fit A again. But yeah, feel free to use any of this here. So we go through those all options here. And yeah, I think I want him to be like this now, so we can change the clothes later on when we have our item system. So yeah, basically I will just leave it as it is here. Don't want to have any customization. Yeah, a t-shirt will be good, but I don't think that here is a normal t-shirt. Let's see. Oh, this is okay, I think. Yeah, the normal t-shirt, and let's look for normal jeans or something like this. So here, like this. So we will change this later on also. So this is the basic character model. So let's go to textures and let's just change the color of this thing here. Or let us say this will be our basic color and we will add some more colors through the game instead. So this will be our default one. So make this a bit higher here, the resolution, so we get more details. Like this. So once you finish with your character, let's save the fuse one. So save as. Go to desktop and find your Battle Royale saves, and this one will be male default. Like this. Let's also export it as an object. Make sure here we don't want to remove occluded polygons. We want to have like this. And okay. And then male01 as object. And once this is finished, we can actually assign this to mixamo. So yeah, actually click here on send to mixamo, use unique name, and let's save it. So I will come back when I'm here ready with everything. And once this is finished, a window will pop up, and yeah, we are ready to go. So here we are. Wait a few seconds here to let the auto rigger complete his work, and then we can continue. So I skipped this process. I used facial blend shapes enabled and the 65 skeleton rig. So yeah, this is the one. And yeah, actually, let's say this is our default mesh and we want to download it. So click here on download. Use here the FBX. T-pose is okay. And let's download it. So wait here for the processing. This can also take a few seconds, so just wait it out. Then download it to your BRSAs, and let's say this is mixamo folder. This is our male default. So let's start Blender. Press A twice and then X to delete everything, and then we can import our FBX here, which is under desktop, BRSA, mixamo, and male default. So before we continue, we can save this as our Blender save, so save as, desktop, BR saves, new folder, Blender, and inside this Blender we want to save it as default. So here we are, this is our character. Yeah, he's already separate with everything here, so we can leave this as it is here. One thing that is not correctly are the eyebrows, so click on them, go here under materials, and here simply let me make this a bit bigger here, delete the body material because it is assigned from the body part, so we don't want this, to create a new one, and also create a new material texture for it, and we want to open one. So open the one from the BR saves, and then we add one at mail01, and let me fast look this up here, which one of this is the correct one. So open your BR saves, and I think the body diffuse is the correct one. Let us just test this. So we will use the body diffuse, and if it won't work, we will use another one, but it should. So these are the steps for this here. Next up, we can correct the t-shirt. So you can see here they are looking a bit out. So go into sculpt mode. So simply use add here and then click on these parts here where you can see the the back going through. So just click on it sometimes. So we bring this a bit up here. So very easy steps. So if you think this is not good, so we pull it too much out, you can just use the subtract, or some others like the smooth one. Where is it? There, the smooth one, to make it better looking. But I just show you that it works, and yeah, this is how you do this. And yeah, I will just leave it like it is here. Let me just fast look all things up here at the bottom. Yeah, and we can probably rework this later. So save this again and go back to object mode. Next up, we want to export this one again as FBX, and let's put it into OPR, and let's make a new Blender export here. Open this up, and we call this mail01.fbx, and let's export it here like this. Very simple. And actually we can now bring this into a Battle Royale game. So open the Battle Royale tutorial, and yeah, if you have views open, don't close it. We will just work here on the textures now, so we can change them later on. So before we continue here with our project, let's work on the textures. So for simplifying this, let's actually get here the colors. So click on this, and let's click here on the main color here, and let's just make this let's say white or something like this, so gray. Let's make the sides black or something. Oh, this is here the stripe. This one are the other stripes. Let's do them all black, like this, for example. And then we can export this again. So let's click here on export textures. Let's browse the folder, and let's say t-shirt. oh, sorry, t-shirt like this. Open this up and let's make a new folder called white, black, blue for the color. And let's pick this folder. We can use physical based rendered, and yeah, just click on OK. Next up, open your BR saves folder, go into t-shirt, white, black, blue, male default. And here we can just delete anything we don't need. We just need the t-shirt because we only corrected the t-shirt. So body, roughness, body, bottom, 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 and these are the tops. So this will be our white, black, blue. Very simple, and we will use these. So now you can open up your Unreal Engine project and also the demo game map. For testing purpose, we want to open the third person character and uncheck here the event that we spawn in the air. So this event begin play, or just connect this, but this set actor location we will disconnect, and also the press F. So now if we start playing, we're here at the bottom. So next step would be a new folder for character, and inside this we can just call this male, and let's now import here our male default character. So go to desktop, BR saves, and let me think about it, Blender exports, and the male 01. So inside here, pick skeletal mesh and import meshes. Everything else can be at default. You can open here this up and check here everything, but I think this is okay like it is. I like to use here the built-in because I have a fewer fails with this one. I don't know, and it's a bit faster. And yeah, let's import it. So what we get here now is the default base character with clothes attached to him. But actually this is not what we want, because we want to change the clothes. So what we do here now is delete everything up, force deleting this, and we go to Blender, and inside here press 1 and 5 2 times so you are in front order. We want to actually click on the shirt and delete it, and click on the bottom and delete it. So we have only the character, and then we want to export it as FBX. We call this male01 base. So this is our base character. And then you can just Control Alt and whoops, sorry, my fault, Control Z without Alt, and bring them back here. So this is also very simple. Okay, I got here a crash, so just send restart. Sometimes it has problems to delete everything at once. Maybe my cache was overloaded or something like this. So once you started it, go to characters again and to male. So here should be everything empty now. Also open the demo game map, and let's import now our male base. So this is the one where we get started with everything. So this is okay. Import this. And here we are. So we have not imported all textures, so let's do this. Go to BR saves and let's go to the male01. And here we have everything, so just collect everything here and open this up. So here we have now all the base textures, and now we can just do here the body material. So for this we type in here body, and let's pick all these bodies here and pull them in. So and I also saw that we haven't got the body occlusion, ambient occlusion. So let's bring this also in a few seconds. So first here The occlusion. This is not the correct one. Opacity is this. So we don't even need the opacity. So this is the specular. So we miss a few things. Go to Fuse and let's export the textures again. But this time we want to export here into new folder. Or let's delete this folder into PSAs and make a PBR folder. Pick this one and okay. So go back to your engine, click this away here and let's import some of the PBR textures here. The ambient occlusion, metallic, and the roughness. So yeah, this is better, I think. So these two will be also set here to our character. Here's the ambient occlusion and the roughness. So apply this. And let's see how character looks like. So he's okay, I think. But we have here one material left, which is the eyebrow. So open this up. Let's actually get all these stuff here and bring this things in. Oh, this won't work here, okay. Oh, it works, but it needs to load a little bit of time. So the normal, the body occlusion, not the body occlusion, this is ambient occlusion. The specular and the roughness. Click on the material here and make this one masked. And let's say it's two-sided. I think this is okay, and this should do everything for us. One thing I forgot here is to actually get the right body diffuse, because sorry, we have here no alpha channels. So before we do this, please just save everything up. And yeah, actually now we import, go to PBR, male default, and get here the base color. And then we can put this just into the body material here. Copy this over and bring it into this one. And it should work. So bring this in again. Zoom in. Double click on it. Oh, my bad. Here we need to have translucent, I think. So of course we want to have a translucent. And this one should be the opacity. And here we are. This is working correctly now. So everything's fine. Okay, time is running, but let's do this also. So this one will be our male base. Let's add a new folder called shirt and a new folder called autumn. So the shirt will get the base one, or let's just say this one is shirt 1, 0, 1. So like this, and this is bottom 0, 1, because we will get later different models. So for shirt 1 we will go to Blender again and delete everything except the top. So eyes deleted, default deleted, so here's only top. Then export this as FBX and call this male top. Like this. Then Control Z to bring everything up again, and now delete everything except the bottom. So click on eyes, click on default, and then we will export this one as the male bottom. So like this, very fast. Close this here. Let's import the shirt now. So desktop, here saves. Blender export and male shirt or top. So here you need to actually use everything that I do. So skeletal mesh, but we will use the male base skeleton. So we don't need to create a new one. And then import everything. And let's do the same for the male bottom here. Click on this. Click on the male base skeleton and let's import this like this. So I think I will stop here now because time is almost up. And in the next video, we're gonna apply this character to or this base and t-shirt to the character, and we will also change the colors of it on runtime on multiplayer, so other players can see what you're actually wearing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a nice day, and bye.